Hello guys, welcome back to some more World of Tanks. Today I'm going to be bringing you 3 replays. Nothing spectacular, but I have been playing tanks a little bit more recently because of the holidays. So I've got a few games that are fairly interesting. This one kind of proving that Cold War is a little bit different to World War Two in the respects of that it's just kind of like majority of the time, teams will kind of almost go just one way, like total lemming trains. So you either kind of got to go with the lemming train or try to hold off on a flank and just hope the enemy team aren't going to just push too hard. This is a game where, yeah, there's a bit of that going on here. Our team is actually quite well spread. The other team, on the other hand, this guy I don't know what he's thinking. He's just like not thinking straight. He's just going for that guy on the right hand side there, just completely ignoring enemies. You know, he gets tracked in place, which is quite unfortunate because I actually missed that shot because of it. And there you go, he's dead. Well, I don't know how much he got from that, but we get guys coming in from behind, manage to track him and damage him. Now we're just going to hit him, keep him tracked, which is going to be nice. I'm not going to get much for it, but like our team just don't want to shoot him. For some, I don't know why I didn't get much assisted damage there, because I pretty much thought I kept in track the whole time. That's kind of why I say, you know, back in the day, you know, tracking them in place was a great idea, but these days with reusable repair kits, doesn't seem all that worth it, to be honest. Managed to hit his ammo. He's penning every shot, this guy. I'm guessing he's probably got premium in. This guy, again, he's just pushing. I'm just like, bounced. I put him premium myself, to be honest, because I can see we're going to lose this flank. Like, the whole of our team, they're pushing towards the base, but they know where that majority of the enemy is. They're all around here, and yet they're just not doing anything. They're just sitting there and not coming around to actually help. So we are going to get completely overwhelmed here. Just not really sure what my team is doing. They're not coming to help. They're just sitting there, like expecting the enemy team to come to them. Even though we've got the numbers, I really don't know why they're doing it. So there you go. I die because my team decided to just sit there. I have no idea what they're doing. And this is the problem with Cold War, apart from the lemming trains. It's just the teams seem to be filled with a lot of very new players. Like this guy here. I don't know what he's doing. I don't know what this guy's doing. Just sitting in the camp now. He's not even looking in the direction of where the other enemy tanks are. I mean, even just to get one lucky shot off. I mean, come on. Now this game turns a bit. Well, we had it in the bag pretty much. We had the numbers, but game's getting a bit more equal. And that's because our team just sat waiting for the enemy to come to them, or I don't know, they weren't expecting them to be in this direction. This guy here, quite annoyed by this guy. He bounces just so many shots on this guy, and it's just like, just kill him, Jesus, just ram him. Why are you not ramming him? You got the more health. I don't understand that. But again, maybe a new player. The T-55 Enigma just got insane armor on it. I can't seem to pen it hardly any of the times. Now, see, that's the thing. It's like this World War, Cold War. The tanks actually seem to have armor, and like in, you know, if I was to go out into my mouse, which is supposed to have got amazing armor, it's got no armor. You know, going to get penned all the time. But actually go out in some Cold War tanks, and you're just like, actually, I'm bouncing loads here. Actually, armor's pretty damn good. Anyway, next 2 games are in the Tiger Shark. I'm getting close to us. That's why I brought you the next game. The next game is me getting my 2nd mark on that tank. Again, I don't really go for 3rd marks of excellence. It was just kind of like a coincidence. I kind of looked at my score after this one and I go, oh, actually, if I play one more good game, I actually might get a 2nd mark on this thing. And I thought, right, might as well do it, right? And yeah, success. Now, obviously, a good portion of my team are coming this way, so I'm just going to push right here. If anyone pushes me back, they're going to be completely open to my whole team to fire on them. So we're going to... I actually have been doing very well in this tank ever since I got it, but I actually just went into the you know, to see if you can write inscriptions and stuff on it, and I actually never put any camo on this thing, which is very unusual for me to not to do that. But I guess it comes with this silly camo on it already. So the thing is, you have to purchase camo for this, but the camo is clear, which I don't. Just another one of those really, really bad practices by wargaming, where, you know, this guy makes a full-on mistake there. Just let him stay stationary on there, kill him outright. And of course, even though we're in a light tank, artillery will target us, unfortunately. How did he know I was going to be up there? But I, again, just don't know why he's stationary there. Just lets me finish him off. Very weird. See if I can spot anybody else up. I think this is where artillery actually... Ooh, dodged a shot there. Artillery, ooh. Might come for me in a minute. There we go. Yeah, someone's in the equalizer. Not a particularly good tank. It's one of the few artilleries I actually have as equalizer. I always use the free shot gun on it. Not because it's good, because it isn't. It really is pretty bad. But it's the only thing that makes it different to any of the other artillery, so that's why I use it. You know, I don't go out and expecting to have a good game. I just, you know, just go out in it for fun. So we're gonna just go up here. We're winning the game. I'm gonna try to push, of course, bounce on everything at the moment. This tank seems to have, don't know, maybe been power crept a bit. 'Cause its pen doesn't seem to be very good anymore. I do have good amount of premium in it, so I could always switch to that. We're gonna just push up. Try to keep things, because I was trying to get some side shots in now. I mean, I've got enough assisted right now. He just stops at the very right time. He's moving backwards and forwards. It's quite annoying. I was expecting him just to sit still. Yeah, shot goes wide there. And that one goes too low. So there we go. So we're just going to push up and try to kill artillery. And then we can get up on these hills here and get some side shots into the remaining guys. We are winning, but they could pull it back. We're going to just duck and weave. There we go. He's just fired, so that's great. He shouldn't be loaded for a while. He actually starts moving, put 3 shots into him, but he's still alive thanks to the old buff, artillery buff. We now he's got an opportunity to reload. He will reload in time, but luckily we are going to be... Yeah, put 2 more shots into him. That's pretty ridiculous amount of hit points. But there we go. We've got 3 more tanks left. We're going to kill that. Try to kill that IS 3. No, the IS. Sorry, who was somehow dodging all our shots earlier. There we go. And actually, he's not behind anything, so we're going to put those shots into that. I unfortunately do not realise that I've only got 1 shell left, so this is going to be annoying. I'm going to stick myself out because I'm like, all right, I've got 3 shells to put out into him. Do a little bit of movement there to try to put off his shot, and then realise I'm getting reloaded again. It's like, wow. I'm getting a lot of lag recently as well. Really quite annoying. Not sure what that is about because it's not my internet. I've got great internet. And we track him, unfortunately. He starts sliding. Can we finish him off? We do. So that's our 4th kill. And that's about 5, just over 5,000 combined, isn't it? I think. Yeah. That's only a first class in that thing as well. That's a very good tank. Unfortunately, I hate the colour scheme for it. It's one of those Hot Wheel tanks. Anyway, we'll get into the next game. It was a fun game. Not particularly high damage or anything, guys, but this is where I get my 2nd mark on this tank. I actually try to see how that works. I can't seem to figure it out. I think he wants to join in a platoon, but I don't know how to do it, so I just kind of ignore it. Luckily, we seem to be on the same wavelength anyway, even without being on microphone. I get a bit distracted by the whole thing and leave myself open a little bit too much there, but we do spot someone up. And our team is not going to be great. They all go down the 1-2 line. So you would think they would win the 1-2 line, right? When they all go down one way, but that's not really going to be the case. Getting a little bit annoyed in a lot of these games. I'm getting very annoyed with these wheeled tanks. They're just insanely maneuverable and fast. I am considering maybe going down one of the wheeled vehicle lines. I say one of the wheeled vehicle lines. There's only one at the moment, but I'm sure will be some coming along soon, which is good. So I might try that just to see what it's like, you know. If you see my card key opening video, you'll notice that I've actually got a lot of spare gold that I could use to get XP. I'm going to get hit there. Spot someone up. Our ammo's been unfortunately damaged, which is not good when you're an autoloader. So we just come back. And this guy that wanted to make platoons with me, he's a good he is a good light tank player as well. Luckily, this is good. A good map to be a light tank, and there's 4 light tanks on each team by the looks of things. So there's a lot of light tanks buzzing around. If I was any other tank in this game, I'd be a bit annoyed. This guy seems to be pushing our light tank, but he gets taken out before I can even get there. Else I would have helped. I get spotted up by something. Don't know what that was. Must have been a light tank cresting the hill in the middle there. I haven't got the most amazing crew on this thing. I think I've only got like 4-5 crew skills on this thing. So yeah, I'm kind of looking forward to when I get the rest of my crew skills on this thing, because this thing will hopefully be even better. He panics by the looks of things. We hit a nice side shot into him. Of course, the last shot bounces. And we dodge a shot incoming there. Don't know what he was really aiming at with that shot. That was nowhere near me. But there we go. Now they've pushed down the 1-2 line. They've come through the city as well. So it's not looking good for us, right? Our team is kind of like... Don't know where that shot went. Not getting much assisted. I'm not actually got much damage here either. Hit the guy, damaged his engine, which should help do him in. I think that's a bit... Like, I should get a bit of assistance for damaging their gun or engine, really. I'm kind of trying to dodge artillery because he was aiming at us. Now, that... There we go, one shot into him. He's not going to pull back in time. Another shot into him. But... trying to put this last shot in. I do manage to put it in, so nice. A full clip gone into the enemy. That's the first, I think, for a long time since a whole clip gone into the enemy. Like I said, but the enemy is just, I don't know what they're thinking. They're just senselessly pushing, and they're just going to get themselves absolutely killed. And they could, you know, they could have won this game. They could have definitely won this game. They pushed us. Pushed the 1-2 line, they pushed through the town. I think that guy that wanted to make platoon up with me, he's having a good game. He's definitely having a good game. I think he's got like 2 or 3 marks on his barrel of his gun. Not the type of tank I would want a 3 mark, to be fair. It's not the best light tank. Yeah, and that's, I've mentioned this before. Hit that on the move. I didn't lock on. I free aimed that, so that was pretty good. I don't free mark tanks just because I don't play the tank game that much, and quite honestly, I unfortunately moved down too far. Dodged a shot by doing that as well, but I missed my own shot. I don't free mark things because it's a pain, you know. Quite honestly, I'm gonna ram this guy. I was trying to free mark the Nameless and the Edelweiss, 2 very hard tanks to do on, and I came back on 1 week, and even, you know, it dropped quite a bit without me even playing the game. I was like, right, well, not bothering doing that. You know, I kind of gave up. And so I've just got too many tanks. I get bored too easily. It's just like, well, I play a few games in this, and then I'm like, I get taken out quite easy, and I move on to the next tank, and it's, you know, just as fun. So I'm just like, well, I'm not just trawling through this tank all the time. Anyway, there you go, guys. My second mark of excellence. Hope you liked the video. If you did, like it and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, guys.